go to the forlorn losing coach and quarterback. Here we go. Mike Vrabel and Drake Maye following the loss. Squash match.
Squash. It's okay to be disappointed. We have to be disappointed and upset together. And, you know, like I always do, I tell them I'm appreciative of them. I'm thankful. I'm grateful that I get to coach them. And, you know, we don't want to, part of our identity is not being a front runner. And so, again, just like every year, somebody's going to lose this game, and we have to remember what it feels like and make sure that it's not repeated.
Man, I'm so proud. That's probably the reason I'm choked up most. This team is something that just glad to be part of.
Understandable emotion from Drake Maye. Just a really, really challenging spot for him to be up against into one of the best defenses in the NFL this season, and the Seahawks truly prevailed. Unfortunately, it came at the hands of taking that quarterback down time and time again. LeGarrette Blount, it just felt like the Patriots had no spark, no answers, and when they did, it came far too late in the game. As it unfolded for you, what were some of your thoughts?
I mean, they came out of the gate with the line getting beat. First play of the game, second play of the game, they just got beat early. From then on, Drake never looked like he got settled. Even when he was in a good spot and when he wasn't pressured, he was able to like make some throws for guys, and he missed them. Right, he missed a lot of a handful of game-changing throws, even when he didn't have pressure in his face because he just was unsettled in the pocket, couldn't get the run game going, so that was a real problem. It was tough all around for these guys, man. I feel it's hard for me to talk about because I feel bad for him, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a young kid, but I do think he has an opportunity to get back. He missed Matt Collins, he missed Hunter, on a big play possibility. So he missed a couple throws. I mean, just unsettling, not being able to get the run game going. Even when you get the ball to the running back, we're getting hit in the in the backfield or their swing plays, or we didn't get into a lot of screens and things like that. I'm saying but they didn't get into a lot of screen plays. It was a lot of pressure. I thought they should have got to the screen game early, just to throw the pressure down a little bit, and they didn't. And these guys just kept pouring it on them and pouring it on them and pouring it on them. And that secondary blitz, Witherspoon played lights out. The secondary blitz was, we had no answers for it all game.
Well, I think to your point, LG, it was very uncharacteristic of Drake Maye to be as inaccurate as he was last night. My biggest takeaway of this game was this: dang, the Rams are good.
Yeah, Stafford can hang.
Stafford, like the right guy won the MVP. I'm so glad that Drake Maye did not win the MVP because all you would have heard on the broadcast, on television all the night it would have been like the Black Panther scene where he's like, is this your king? Like, is this your MVP? I'm so glad that the young man, he will have a lot of chances in the future, but what the Patriots were unable to do against the Seahawks defense. All I kept thinking about last night was, and yet Matt Stafford put up all of those yards, all of those touchdowns against this defense. To all the people that were saying, man, this just reveals that the Patriots had an easy path to the Super Bowl, that the Patriots didn't play nobody. There's nobody in the AFC that would have beat that team. The only team that could beat the Seattle Seahawks were the LA Rams. That's it. So I don't care if it's the Bills, I don't care if it's the Texans. No team out of the AFC conference was going to beat the Seattle Seahawks last night to win the Super Bowl.
Jarrett Stidham.
Stidham, you could have had Bo Nix to play for the Broncos. They wouldn't have beat that team.
I don't want to talk about Stidham for a while. We did enough Stidham.
We did enough Stidham.
Right,
I wasn't there for the Stidham talk. I missed that week.
Stidham week lasted 6 months.
He knows the system. He's familiar with Sean. He can.
Oh my God.
You can do this. You can do this.
No, I'm with Manson. 100%. I felt. I mean, look, I predicted this is how this game was going to go. That's what I said. I said it was going to be a two-score victory for the Seahawks, and that's how it was. And in private conversations last week, I'm saying, look, there's nobody in the AFC. I felt like the NFC had multiple teams. I know you just said the Rams, but I mean, I thought Chicago. Look, guys, I'll say this. The Detroit Lions didn't make the playoffs, and I thought they were better than every single team. I just felt like that all season. I felt like the NFC conference was better. But
I feel like the Niners smoked the Patriots. Like,
healthy.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I just didn't feel like they were.
Man, what's up with all the?
I'm sorry.
What's up with all the slander?
I love
slander. Slander.
I watched it. Dude, what the Seahawks, the fan base, the 12s, right?
Yeah.
And that's very apt because that's what it felt like all game. It literally felt like the Seattle Seahawks were playing with an extra human body out there. Like they were blitzing, and I'm like, whoa, there's the check down. But dude, bam!
Yes.
Like he was nothing. Like,
He's supposed to be open.
He's supposed to be open. It's the right.
He was until he wasn't.
Man, I hit it on the head,
off the
though.
left. Oh, perfect. And dude, somebody was there. I'm like, where did he come from?
They had more people on the field, but you hit it funny.
Dude, they did, and the only hope was like the streaker came and Drake came down. Drake hits 2 passes, and I'm like, oh, they're back in. A chance, and then it was done. And then it was
like,
over.
I did my best, but like I can only do so much.
Dude, that's what it really felt like to me. 12-11 all game long. I mean, the Patriots. It sucks for them. If you're a Patriots fan, I had a few of them. Look, I had an extra ticket last night, and I apologize to anybody, all my Patriots fans, friends out there.
What did you do?
I gave it to Kofi Kingston, who is my longest tenured. Patriots fan, and by the end of the game, I had to apologize. Like, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Yeah, because, man, I thought I was doing a nice thing, but I mean,
It turned out it was a great thing. It was a great gesture.
Well, it did not go well for him. He was like, "Is this a rib?" I'm like, "Bro, I didn't think it was gonna be
But
that
he did
bad."
get to go watch he went to go watch the Super Bowl in person.
I know. That's why Kyle's doing the highlight and he's going like, oh, because that's how we felt. That's if you're an empathetic person in any way, you felt bad for the Patriots, especially the third and fourth quarter when it started just getting nasty.
Yep.
So I don't know, KB.
Man, I say they were saying ghost out there.
Oh yeah.
They were ghosts, man.
The text chains that I was on with Patriots fans, most of them were commiserating over the fact that how happy they were that they didn't go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was actually thinking about going, but I decided, I'm like, thank God I didn't go. The problem with that game, with our show this morning, is that it puts us in a difficult position when we're talking about the Patriots to say things that are not nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we try to be positive, and it's this. But there's a lot of things that are being said out there that are being wondered aloud after that performance. Like, was this among the worst Super Bowl performances of all time? Was this the worst Super Bowl quarterback play of all time? Was it Drake Maye's worst game of his career? Like, I don't know if the answers to those are all yes, but I don't think they're invalid questions. We like to put the Super Bowl in historical context. What we just saw from the Patriots offense last night was historic. You rarely will see that. And I do think it's interesting what we're talking now, bringing up Seth, is Seahawks-Rams really felt like the Super Bowl. It really did, because that Rams team was amazing. And Stafford was amazing. That is a Super Bowl team from top to bottom. And it's not just that the Patriots lost, and LeGarrette, you'll get this. Like, I feel like they were just pounded. I feel like they got beat up. It wasn't like 38-31, you got some calls, we had a couple of turnovers.
No.
They just beat the crap out of them physically. It was like a ground and pound.
It looked worse than what it was.
You know what I'm saying?
It definitely looked worse than
it was from inside out. It wasn't like we didn't have the skill guys or Diggs didn't make it wasn't that. It was like, let's get in where it's really dirty and just do rib shots the whole game until you go down to a knee and say, I'm good. Like that was not just a one-sided game. That was an ugly one-sided game. Really ugly. You know, it's like, I kept saying, Jamie, I'm like, last year's Super Bowl was such a stinker. We'll get something new this year. This was the same game, except last year scored touchdowns. That was the same game, same level of competition where the Seahawks were just getting field goals. And by the way, credit the Pats defense. God bless those guys. They had to be frustrated as hell last night. But we got the same game 2 years in a row. The Eagles scored touchdowns. The Seahawks were just putting up field goals, but it was the same mauling. It really was.
Watching that game in person last night, it reminded me of two sound bites that we reviewed a lot here on GMFB in the run-up to the Super Bowl, one of which is that Sean McVay was not being dramatic in the devastation that he was portraying after the NFC title. Like, he was like, I thought I was going to coach this team for another 2 weeks, and rightfully so, Coach. Like, it would have been a pleasure to watch your team in the Super Bowl. Secondly, I'm reminded of the soundbite that I think we played like 20 times last